Like a lot of New Zealanders, Chris Ives wept when she saw television scenes of the Rwandan refugee crisis. But unlike most of us, she didn't just mourn. She got on a plane and did something about it. She's one of 5 New Zealand Red Cross nurses stationed for 3 months in the Goma refugee camp at the very heart of the crisis. Some of them are old hands at relief work, others are novices, but they soon found out that this mission would ask a lot more of them than caring for refugees. Janet McIntyre travelled with the nurses into Africa.
They knew it wouldn't be easy, but the 5 Kiwi nurses didn't expect to be caught in a riot on their first day in Goma.
Due to circumstances in town centre, we recommend you return to base, over.
But it sounds like somebody's been killed. I don't know by whom, but that's the reason for the demonstration. They're parading the dead person's body around.
The cross-town trip becomes a race for safety, and as troops move in to quell the riots,
Go. Shots are being fired in the middle of town.
with gunfire just metres away, we make a run for the shelter of a nearby Red Cross compound.
Did you have a smoke?
I'm okay.
All right. How's that?
How are you?
I'm fine. Bit shaky, but jittery. Yeah.
I haven't got much adrenaline left, I don't think. I found it quite exciting, actually. Quite exhilarating, but scary at the same time. I'd like a cup of tea.
This is going to be baptism by fire, isn't it?
Red Cross director John Searle didn't know how prophetic those words would be. Just a week earlier, he tried to prepare his 5 new recruits for what lay ahead.
You're going to be part of something that the world has never, ever witnessed before.
And you're going to write to me?
Yes, Mum.
Good.
And
How
send a
often?
card.
And send a card.
This is Chris Ives' 3rd Red Cross mission. She's leaving a lot behind. The 2 small boys in her life, Alex and Liam, and an important milestone in Alex's life.
And what are you going to do when you get your tooth out, your first tooth?
Send it to you.
Are you? Give it a wiggle. Oh, I think it will come out today.
Pull it out. No, thanks.
I suppose there aren't many mums around who'd do it.
No, not at all.
What do your classmates think?
Oh, they think she's pretty cool. Pretty brave.
What are you worried about with Mummy going, darling?
Just to miss you. Just to miss you.
When you go back to the ward, you'll be on jelly and ice cream for a few hours.
As a theatre nurse at Auckland's Middlemore Hospital, Barbara Meredith has seen her fair share of human suffering, but she's prepared to see more.
Okay. I just go to work and come home, and I give 100% at work, obviously, but I just feel I need to give something back and to share what all the skills that I've got over 22 years of nursing and 40 years of life. I just think I've got something to offer. It's only 5 minutes in a lifetime, so.
I've seen various bad things in this job. I know it's nothing in comparison to what I'm going to see, but this is something I've always wanted to do.
At 31, Sally Tringham is younger and less experienced than the others, but she's gutsy.
What makes you think you're the right person for this job? Hard question. I don't know. Hopefully they saw qualities in me that they find will be useful. I'm used to dealing with stress. I'm used to having to work fast in this job, and used to trauma situations.
How much of this are you doing a day? Oh, not too much.
Chris feels her work in Wellington's Mary Potter Hospice has helped her come to terms with death and dying. But nothing can prepare a mum for the pain of leaving her kids thousands of miles behind her. 4 days later, the team is in Nairobi, Kenya, and the mood is remarkably light.
Ladies and gentlemen of the travelling public, I'd like to invite you all aboard flight Red Cross to Goma. The flight duration will be 2 hours and 15 minutes. I'd like you all to tighten your seatbelts, shut your mouths, and enjoy the view.
But nearer to Goma, the reality hits home.
We're all doubting our abilities at this massive exercise that we've been asked to sort of share in, and I think we all feel, now we're going to come up with the goods.
So how many of you? 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Super to see you. Hello, John Lane. Welcome.